Hey YouTube, it's your girl Ebony. I know it's been like a really, really long time since I made a video, but I just wanted to come to you guys just to let you know that we're in my unit. This is ELS 119. Of course, this is not the same exact one, but RPG show. It's a 20-inch, and it's my boob, so probably comes right underneath the boob. That's just the longest part. I did cut some layers. Let me see here. Let's see it. Some long layers here. Now my old videos, I used to glue the unit down. Now I found, well, after wearing glue for like 8 months, it's damaging to your edges and the sides of your hair and even the back. Like, I had some irritation one time. It's like a little bump or something. And I was like, eh. So, what I decided to do was started to get them sewn down. Well, what I do, I cannot cornrow. So I have my hair cornrowed, and then I make sure that I have two good anchor braids in the front. And what's important, like a lot of times we get our hair braided in a beehive, but I don't think, excuse me, I don't think that that's the best braid pattern, especially if you wear your hair parted in the front or on the side, because it doesn't allow the part to lay really flat because you'll have a braid right there that's going across. So, excuse me, I was choking. So, what I like is to have the braids like a part down the middle, have an anchor braid here, and anchor braid here. You can pretty much braid it however you want in the other spots. Just make sure it lays flat. So, and then I go ahead and I just sew it down. So to give you a look, you see my hair has never been really thick in the front anyway, but there's no, see, that's just like I swerved it around. There's no bald patches or anything like that. Let's see close up. So the braids down there, and then what I do is to just take it and sew it down. Sew it all along. This in the middle I didn't. I sewed it a little, but it leaves it nicer when you kind of leave it kind of flat and not too sewn down, because it'll pull and it'll kind of pucker a little. And then of course, I just have it parted down the middle. I use the NYX concealer cream in a little pod here with a slanted brush to make my part look realistic. My knots are not bleached. And this right here is a piece of my own baby hair that you can kind of see. And normally what I would do is, if I don't have, normally I have a perm, at least around the edges. And that's kind of a little not perm. So, I mean, it's okay because it doesn't really show, but it's nicer when it is. So, yeah, this is the RPG show ELS 119S for stock. I did get it in Yaki. It is, I got it in the jet black. But after you wash it a couple of times, I mean, you can even see the black in the water. So, what I do is do some face framing. I mean, you customize it and make it your own. And then I take a 1.5 inch barrel. But what I really wanted to discuss is this hair I wore for a while and without washing it. It was brand new. Okay. So it was fine. It was lovely. And I said, okay, as soon as I wash it, I know that the texture is going to change. Sorry, I'm just trying to get some lighting here. I said, I know the texture is going to change. So I was afraid of that. So I washed it. Lo and behold, the texture did change. And it it was okay. It was I was able to blow dry it, flat iron it, um, make it straight. Hour later, to look like this. And I gotta comb it down. I'm like, what the heck is going on with this? It's usually silky. It's usually easy to manage. You know, it's usually just bouncy and flowy. What the heck is happening? I'm like, did I get a bad batch of hair? What's going on? So what I did was I actually did the bleach bath on this unit. I took it off because I mean literally, if I didn't know any better, I probably would have thrown it away. Seriously. Took it off. Did the bleach bath. There's other videos that you can watch on YouTube that shows you exactly how to do it. Because obviously it's on my head. I did it already. But and it worked like a charm. Make sure that you comb it out. Comb your unit out first, like with a bent brush. Don't comb it with a little bristle brush because, or a little comb or thin comb because you don't want to pull all your hair out. The hair is not coming back, so try to preserve that as much as you can. So I was able to get it back, and let me see if I can show you in the light. It's back silky. I mean, it's just like it's brand new. Now, there is a trick. If you have it sewn on and you don't want to take it off, or if you got a bad batch of hair, what you think it is, and it's unmanageable, what you can do is run like a sink full of water in your bathroom sink. And this is not hot water, it's not cold, this is just warm water. To that sink full of water, use about, like for a measuring cup or a coffee cup, this much bleach. Literally. This much, this thick, this high, this much bleach. Clorox bleach. Throw that in the water, stir it around. Stir it around. Take a open vent brush. With it on your head now. Be careful not to get it in your eyes. I should not have to tell you that. I'm not a professional. I'm just telling you what I have experienced that worked for me on my RPG show, Indian Remy hair. It's not virgin hair. Take that vent brush, dip it in that mixture, comb through. Dip it in that mixture, comb that brush through. Dip it, dip it, dip it, comb it through. All the way. Comb it through. It's going to be straight. It's going to be just like this. Then you do your regular wash, conditioner, whatever. Silicone mix is good. I mean, it does give you a nice natural shine. It smells really good. Your hair is going to smell like that for a while. I thought it might have been irritating my face a little bit, so you want to be careful with that. And then just wash your hair as normal. So it actually helped the shedding. My hair was not only shedding, it was breaking off like little pieces. Just little pieces this big, just everywhere. It was just breaking like real hair. from your scalp. Not just long pieces. Like all that playing that I just did, there's literally 2 strands of hair that came out. So it just, I don't know, I looked online to see what the bleach bath actually does. And what they said it does is it, let me see, how can I put this? It makes the, what am I trying to say? It makes the strands of the hair lay back down. Instead of being split ends and going this way, it makes the cuticles in the hair relax and go the way that they're supposed to go. So it cuts down on the shedding, the breaking, and all that. It makes it, it's almost like, I don't want to say a relaxer because that's not what I mean, but it almost feels, here's the logic behind it. You know how you use bleach or Clorox and it makes your hands real silky? That's what it does to your hair. Gives it that silk flow feeling. So I did it. I didn't have anything to lose when I tried it, and it worked for me. So I am sure that it will work for you guys too if you are struggling with shedding, breaking, tangling, or just it looking a hot, wretched mess. I would definitely try that. Use that, dip it in that mixture, brush, dip, brush, and just brush it all the way through till you feel like you done got everything. And it don't have to be dripping wet, just brush through it. You're going to be able to tell the difference right away. Make sure you wash that Clorox mixture out of your hair, out of your scalp. If you end up getting it on your scalp, make sure that you wash and rinse it very, very well. If not, you could probably have problems with your real hair underneath, scalp, anything. So I didn't get it on, as you can see, my skin is clear. I don't have any burns or anything like that, and I don't want you to have any either. So just make sure that you thoroughly rinse it. Even if you didn't get inside, still run the water through there real good. And when you're shampooing, make sure that you're shampooing in a downward motion like this. Don't do like this. Don't scrub it. Just lather it down like this and smooth it down. And you should be okay. Because, this hair is not cheap. We want to make sure that we keep it nice for as long as we can. It's an investment. If you can use it again, that would be great. I think that I've had this one since February. And it is now April. And I've been wearing it non-stop. I actually took it off once, of course, and then I got it rebraided because my hair was about this much from my braid was coming off, so I just really wanted to get my hair rebraided. But yeah, if you have any questions or comments, please let me know, and I'll be happy to answer them for you. Hopefully this was helpful. Thanks for watching.